she had her mind focused on something that was right, but that she had Jesus also in the house. Do I witness it here? And nobody taught Martha how to have balance in her life. Do I hear anybody say balance? Somebody say balance. There has to come a time that you work, but there's to come a time that you sit down at work and you spend time with the Lord. Some of you go to work and work 5, 6, 7 days a week and barely have time for the Lord. Turn the TV on. You spend more time watching TV. You spend more time talking on the phone. Because somehow or another that has become more relatable to you than talking to the air. Spending time alone with no sound, no music on. You got to have something stimulating your flesh, because your spirit is almost anemic. You haven't gotten to a place where you develop your spiritual appetite. And so when the Bible says that Martha was cumbered and Mary, her attitude was she was hungry. Do I have anybody here that's hungry? In the first service, we had a woman here, Pat said to me, she was prophesying on me. She said, you have no idea what God is going to do in your life. She said, if you have an idea, it's bigger than that. It's much larger than that. And she said, and the reason being is because you're still hungry. Do I have anybody in here? I said, come on, anybody in here hungry? I said, hungry for God. Listen, we were here all last week at 5 o'clock in the morning. 5 in the morning. We've been doing for over a year. Not because of ritualism, not because of rules, because I'm hungry. I need God to show up in my life, not just to pay the bills, not just to keep my enemy at bay, but I want God to cover me. I want God to fill my life up so that there's no more dry places in my life. I want to feel Him, as Paul said, in the power of His resurrection and in the fellowship of His suffering. I want to be made conformed even unto death. Do I have anybody in here that you're hungry for God? Matthew 5:6 said, they that hunger and thirst after righteousness shall be filled. So Mary had a hunger that working in ministry wouldn't suffice. Some people like the work and don't like the prayer. They rather work instead of reading their Bible. I better leave that alone. But Martha was cumbered. She was distracted by the serving. But Mary had a readiness to hear. James chapter 1 verse 19 says, be quick to hear and slow to speak. She had a desire to surrender. Matthew chapter 10 verse 39 says, if you cling to your life, you'll lose it. But if you give it up, you win it. So there must be a preoccupation of giving up whatever it is you think you still got, so you can get what God has for you. Do I have anybody in here? I want you to know, listen, it wasn't that I was unsuccessful. In fact, I worked for the ambassador in Venezuela. I was his liaison officer. I sat in on critical meetings with the CIA, the FBI, all the bigwigs. My wife was even in a position like that. It wasn't that I didn't have any professional success, but I was empty on the inside. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was empty on the inside. And there was nothing that I used in the past could satisfy my hunger.
Yes, sir.
Right here.
Yes.
So there has to be a willingness to give up what you think you're still holding on to. Your cuteness, your swag. Your swag that ain't added $5 more to your paycheck. Your primpiness, your meticulous, how meticulous you are about things, which has not added any more zeros to your annual paycheck. Neither has it brought you into a place of influence and purpose. So what are you still holding on to? So when you come to